Hi, this is Aidan from Southwest Systems. We're going to show you how to change the label roll over on your Avery XTi XTS scale. This also works for the XM scales as well, the previous generation. So there is a guide here which tells you what to do on the label cassette. But the first thing what's going to happen, what you're going to do, is you're going to take your roll out. Well, actually the core you're going to take out. The core is this inner part here, this piece of cardboard from when the label roll is empty. Now what's going to happen is, as you can see here, this part here is thick. You can make this thick and thin, we'll show you that later. But this part here, this will be all the backing paper that appears on here. So this will be a massive clump, a massive roll. So you're going to take that off. Now let's just imagine this is the new roll. Now these are quite long labels. These are like 101 sort of labels. If they're 58 by 76 or smaller or near square labels, you may need to take off, I would say, about 4 or 5 labels. So the reason you take off 4 or 5 labels, I know you're going to say, oh, this might be a bit of waste, but the catch procedure will stop. If I take off 4, by doing that, it will just mean that it will grip better when you're adding, changing over the new roll. And you're not going to get labels hitting here and label gunk being created as you're changing the label. So I would always take off 4 or 5 labels depending on the size of the label. Okay, there's nothing you can do about that. That's just best practice. Okay, so you're going to catch this on the backing paper reel here, and it's come off. So you just put it through there. I'll do it again, and then through here. All right. It is a bit fiddly, but once it catches, it catches. And now I'm having problems doing it. Just do it. And go over and back through like that. Okay. Now this paper guide at the back can go down. Now with these paper guides, you want them like a millimetre off. You want them not touching, but so there's just a very slight amount of movement. And down here as well, this is the actual label guide here. Again, you can move this, or you can unscrew that screw slightly, but you shouldn't need to move it. There should be a very tiny bit of movement there. If you have this paper guide all the way across to here, label guide, it will create a label feed error on the scale, so that's a common issue. Now when you insert the cassette like this, you align this with the pin at the back, and I tend to align it up to the red here, and it's one movement. So the movement is an in and a palm movement. So it's in and a palm. So I'll demonstrate it. So it's in and then palm. So in, palm, and it's one movement. So I'll do it again. You're going to go, make sure it's in line with the red, and then gently, carefully, with your left hand, I tend to put my left hand below the plate, not on the plate, below the plate here, and then it's in, down, and like that. One palm movement. I hope that helps, and if you need any Avery XTi scales, XTS scales, X Pro scales, contact Southwest Systems. Thank you.